Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a good week. We're still playing Jack. We survived yesterday's debacle. It truly was a debacle. Got the bear guy. Zero to Hulson. We're trying this new pop. It's a vegan culture pop soda, watermelon and lime. Lower sugar, 45 calories. Bad. Great. A little kale, a little spinach, some cheesies. What I gotta do is figure out if I can open this piece of charcuterie here. Not sure I can. Yeah. Okay. It says peel and seal right here, right? Peel and reclose. But it doesn't say how the hell you're supposed to peel it. Deep bendy. Alright. The bendy side. Really, these are pre-bent because they come from the store. That peel didn't work. Arg. So no ander. Nothing I can think of on Apple. Oh, I think Murderbot drops tonight. Anyway. Let's continue. Greens that aren't lettuce. It's spinach and kale.
Need to find a way forward.
You know what? Good as water. Going back to full alcohol, guys.
Let's see what this does.
I think you do have a roar, don't you?
Let's end this.
A tale for the ages.
Damn it. What I wanted to do. What do you guys think? I've got a tabletop DM, won't let this switch weapons. Some says an entire action.
My faith will protect me.
What fools these mortals be.
Sure. Oh my god. You keep missing, Jack.
Let's finish this.
Holy shit. Oh.
I'm ready.
Creator, destroyer.
I need healing.
Those aren't as good as the homemade ones. Not homemade ones, but private reserve ones at Kroger.
Battle favors the fearless.
Concentrate. Take your
Gone with the weave. With glee.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
That really doesn't happen.
Sharp as ever.
Need the money.
My faith will guide me. There's no time to waste.
I applaud your taste.
Right? Vocation. Evocation. Conjuration. Necro. You just supposed to automatically counter everything. Got 3 left, dude. What?
What am I needed?
What's next, I wonder?
Got everything you got?
Let's get going. Still alive, so that's progress. feet. Wish I had a bag of holding. Open up. On my way.
Looks like a trap there.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise McGlubbiet. Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goonless as the rest of them. Oh, that's rich. A free world? Then how come I'm locked up like a bloody elf? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm loyal to McGlubbiet. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god. They like feasting, fighting, and fornicating. Who doesn't? Absolute gives them that. Gotta know your place in the world, though. McGlubbiet's kept us in line. That's what a god's supposed to do.
Huh.
What's in here? Boots have seen everything.
Oh.
Two steps at a time.
Can I? Suppose I could.
What now? Don't waste a step.
What should I do? I'd better take a peek.
Victory is assured. Good move.
Do it if you want.
On it.
Sure.
No time to spare.
Still at my feet. Blood follows me everywhere.
You can act fast.
22 fucking strength. Didn't successfully do that.
Come on, can't stay idle. No traps, please. What path lies before me?
We should probably do the raise get these people.
Quite exhausted. A good night's sleep would do me wonders.
Yeah, me too.
Fleet of foot. Can't even catch my breath. On my way.
Paladin?
Talk to me. Got to move.
I speak, they burn. Certainly. You did it. You actually did it. The leader's dead. Praise Sylvanus. No, he's not wrong. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure. Killing's never my first choice, but those three were too dangerous to leave alive. Let's get out of this pit, firstly. Return to the Grove. I'll make my own way there. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
As the corpse rises, your parasite squirms in recognition.
Do you feel it too?
There's no doubt, this creature is responsible for your parasite, and it's waiting for your questions. Fractured images fill your mind. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power. Dark, empty pods flicker across your vision. They demand new flesh. You see the tadpole in the mind flayer's hand. Not a parasite. Perfection. Rebirth is sloughing flesh. A new skull housing cold, sharp intellect. You see Draw Ragsling writhe. A tadpole clings to the Mind Flayer's fingers. The Goblin King bows, obedient. The flesh of his tribe becomes the flesh of the Absolute. You watch through the creature's eyes as it curses the starborn slaves. They want the ones from the ship. Darkness and sun, barely contained. The Mind Flayer's corpse twitches, then collapses again. It will speak no more. The corpse regards you, lifelessly.
Absolute binds obedience. Squid, sheep, fugitives, needs.
Time to press ahead. Seems simple enough.
Good. Good God. Some money here.
Something good here, I hope. What's hiding here?
Okay, those are good. Those I can't have. That's good to know they're that good, though. Huh.
willing to speak, but not to its killer.
True souls are infected like us. Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Perhaps that's how we would have ended up had our Nautiloid not been attacked.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Minthara, adept, house Spain Ray. Raiding, hunting, the Absolute's will. Moonrise Towers. Underdark Menzo Baronson.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
These are good. Ish. Need those.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You're just finally showing us what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last. Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, Tripe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
Lozelle thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clearly.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win. You had every chance to look the other way, but here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. Take the slain foe as a gift, blessed Night Singer. Usher her into your darkness.
That's never done.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Find a crash. Cleanse the parasite. Ascension. Knighthood. Silver sword. Ride dragon. Fighter. Blade of the undying queen. To be livid. To be forgotten. Lae'zel. Queen Flacket's faithful.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I could tell Shadowheart was tough. But a killer? I'm surprised. She has more steel than I thought.
Shadowheart versus Lae'zel. Can't believe old Mysteria defeated a Githyanki warrior. I've underestimated her. Won't make that mistake again. I'll miss Lae'zel. But I guess it was never going to work with that artifact on the line. May she rest in, well, something more exciting than peace. She deserves that much. It's a long story, but a good one. The year, 10 air. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make... Through the jigs and the two of them can hear that. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A Titan screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
May the darkness protect you. Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life. I was part of a group sent by my cloister. We were to take the artifact from the Githyanki and bring it to Baldur's Gate, no matter the cost. Though it turned out the cost was very steep. I was the only one of the group to survive. I took the artifact and fled, only to be ensnared by mind flayers before I could finish the mission. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
I have a broken faith.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. On one hand, they seem... I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. It's been known to happen.
Lae'zel's suspicion and Shadowheart's guile made for a lethal combination. I fear for our fellowship, if trust is in such short supply. He brings to mind a story, an old fairy tale my father read to me. A farmer made a deal, the farmer's dearest friend. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? And given the circumstance, I'd do it again. I had but one road I could travel. For now, you have a dozen, 100. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. Yes, I suppose we should. Though I'm more than a bit wary. Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so. Am I needed?
Lae'zel had the makings of a formidable ally. Still, such conflicts will not serve our party well in resolving this little parasite problem of ours. Best we cast from the same spellbook from now on. Ah, yes. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful, and he tried. With a spell of his own Mistril, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dark, it was the end of Mistral. The end, as the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing, an event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
Buying food.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Yeah, go to sleep.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important. I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. Twice over, in fact. You supported me against Laser. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to... As long... There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm. It's all I ever wanted, but Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Nope, I think you're crazy.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place. Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night when...
I heard. Oh, she's after you.
Best be on my way.
Giselle has died.
What am I to do?
You are to cast aid. At the third level. Take this.
Blade at the ready.
It's time, everyone. Let's go.
Let me work my magic.
Do you need help, Ikaron?
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
It's quite a day for reunions. Halcyon has...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Immediately. Defender of the people. Sure, why not? The pride of the gate.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can fight, as am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite... Of course. May you keep balance.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
That is a good weapon.
Oh, I have the magic touch. Still breathing, despite everything.
Time to dally.
Sharp as ever. And I'm off. Defender of the people. Let's chew the fat.
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through. I wish I had better. But this is all I have.
You get some gold. That's a good AC for you, Will. case I ever... Just in case I decide to trot that ass out.
Look in the hand.
May Temora's luck twist your way.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
The pride of the gate.
Well, holy shit.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
That was a bit depressing again.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection? Then thou must return with the proper payment. This is the price of balance. Well counted. I recommend keeping my distance for a moment. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise. Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps then thou must return, but this is the price of balance. Dost thou require anything else? This is the price of balance. Well counted. I recommend keeping my distance for a moment. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Brushed up and ready to fight.
Can't afford to stay idle.
No.
Shouldn't have wished to live more interesting times. What's inside? Have to keep going.
That beholder's beyond us. Baby beholders well beyond our capabilities.
Don't mind if I do.
That's curious.
nothing but dirt. Nothing but dirt. No use digging here.
Excellent choice.
The pride of the gate.
What's next?
A hero at heart. All right, what now?
Blood everywhere. Someone wasn't as fortunate in their choice of campsite as us.
I wonder what kind of creature could have caused so much damage. Should mind my step. Well,
Well met.
What's that? Let's have a look.
Well, I made $9.5 over the
Best avoid that trap.
Where am I needed? Keeping pace. No one has stopped me yet. There we are.
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar. The sheep stares at you with unsettling malice.
Time to press ahead.
Out of sight, out of mind. Put my talents to use.
message hidden behind it.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite, and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. Oh, if it isn't my hero. You took ages. Come in, come in. Feel free to relax yourself and have a cuppa. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again. Beautiful, isn't it? It's my little refuge for the lost and hopeless. People in dire need travel from all over Faerun to see little old me. And I do my damnedest to help them. And you, Petal, well, you need a lot of help. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it? No, but it is yours. And if I were you, I would be very concerned. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn, just like that.
For God protecting me.
Want me to take care of the little bugger? Well, that depends on the job. Removing a parasite is no small feat. But I like you, Petal. So I'll only ask for something small. One of your pretty little peepers. I pluck it from your head, kiss it for luck, then back in it goes. Won't take but a moment. That is my price. Nothing more, nothing less. A touch, but sure, you've two eyes in your skull, don't you? No need to be precious. I'm afraid that's my business, Petal. It's nothing nefarious, though. I promise.
EG3.
Ethel, can I please?
Quiet, you've had enough pampering. And you, my door is always open, Petal. Auntie Ethel is here for you.
What to do? On my way.
That's not but the truth.
Sharp as ever. A word, if I may.
Ah, a fellow wanderer. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it. Ah, the Blade of Frontiers. You wield that reputation as deftly as a blade itself. Your name should serve you well when you meet the lady of this house. That is why you came to her lair, I take it. To bargain. A more innocent name than some I could call her. But it is what she is that ought to concern you. Her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness. And their knowledge is matched only by their spite. Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge. If you're fool enough to pay their price. A powerful friend, a terrible foe. That I cannot decide for you. For my part, I need her knowledge. The thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to flush him out, I'll pay whatever price she asks.
Excuse me.
Truth is like a blade, my friend. We can arm ourselves with it, or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger.
Yep, correct.
I wouldn't be so sure, but I won't keep the truth from you. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion. I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive, though I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you? My people were recently attacked in the night. Our camp set upon by a band of vampire spawn. In the chaos of battle, one of them stole away with our children. We've been searching for them ever since. We believe this Astarion knows exactly what happened that night and where to find our little ones. If captured, my people will make him talk. So I ask again, is he known to you? You do know him? I don't suppose you'll tell me where he is. A wise decision. I will do my work. And for what it's worth, I will take no pleasure in it. I bid you good fortune with the lady of the house.
I wasn't sure you would. I'll breathe easier knowing my neck is safe from his fangs.
Two steps at a time. You again. What? Who? What happened? A girl? What are those vagabonds? Why would they... Cazador.
Of course he'd send a Gur to hunt me down. First, they make excellent monster hunters, so find a vampire spawn sounds perfectly reasonable to them. Second, they're the reason I'm like this in the first place. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. I think you'll find I can. And there's nothing your bleeding heart can do to change my mind. Perhaps. You probably thought it was funny. But more likely, he's trying to send me a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, you can reach me. And he wants me back. Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. We can probably make an exception for Will. Probably.
What? Why? Why would you do that?
Sweet thought. But if he approaches a half-empty camp, he'll know something's wrong and bolt. Besides, this is personal. It's better if I handle it alone. You go to bed as normal. I'll take first watch tonight. And if he appears, I'll be happy to take care of him.
Have a drink. I'm fine. Loosen up, Icaron.
No, an Albert.
You know, I never thought I'd be the one they'd... I hate it. This is awful. Enjoy myself. There's a worm in my brain. I'm surrounded by idiots, and all I've got... I'm just looking for a little more excitement. A little more fun. Not at all. I was hoping for companionship. And, well, maybe a little death. Figuratively speaking. Not with you, just to be clear. I mean, can you imagine? Ugh, no. Anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have someone else to sniff around.
Never wanted the easy path. One move ahead.
It's a bed and a roof for me. But off you go, Master Ranger.
None of that poetic stuff.
Without you.
Something like Goblin Swarm.
I love
But
you.
we were brave and tried them all with a thunderwave.
And these things have stayed interesting. I need a quick word.
Would you look at it? It's nice to be... And with good potations, too. Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom. And our friendship. And these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise. Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first, Learned my lesson fast. Ah, come on. Let's not spoil an effective thing. You point, I rage. Try not.
Woohoo! Party naked!
Can't slow down.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me? We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off. Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Fill my pint. Not like you needed it.
A hero at heart. Ever onward.
We should go down and see the...
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling... But I need an angle. Any ideas? But of course, you achieved something far beyond mere fact. That deserves to be remembered.
The moment we hit the city, let's look for our own place.
Roland can finally have... What are you going to do in the city?
There's always work for a guard. If the owner has any sense, they'll hire you on the spot.
Alfredo does play with you, Hero Bard.
vibration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek? Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Fuck me.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me. So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions? Bold. What does us entail? I suppose I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you. Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting. Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now. I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
She's so drunk. Bingo. Okay.
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. What? I know. But you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night. Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
That didn't hurt, did it? I should think so. Let's head back, if we must.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
I suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise, then.
Wait. There's more you need to know. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. So it seems, though I don't know how. You'll have to choose your approach carefully. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her. I'm glad you approve. I do not truly care if you approve, but I am glad. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Power. Probably do both. Good guys.
Defender of the people. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay, there we go. Talk to you later, guys.